Said no. Oh, low. Shit, I got it on YouTube now anyway.
First try, no good. Misses the second as well. Hill into the front court. They trail by 7. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans and they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in NBA.
Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
To James. Here's a chance from long range. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Matthews. Antetokounmpo lets it fly from long range. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Danny Green. To James. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Taken down by Giannis. To Hill. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo. Open look. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
James to Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Basketball.
Here comes the screen. Giannis for 2. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Able to convert inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Antetokounmpo. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Rondo into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Why you keep starting share play?
Hill. Now ready. Couple free throws.
Just keep on popping up and popping up.
You know that they're going to call this one tight.
Earl guy and started share play.
play.
God damn, again?
Nikola Mirotic, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. For three, and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here comes the screen. Matthews, unable to get it to go. To James. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Substitution being made in this one. Milwaukee with the basketball. George Hill, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Into the front court comes Rondo. The lead is 11. To Davis. And that's a backcourt violation. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Greek Freak for 2. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Here's Rondo with it. It's an 11-point game. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2. Rajon Rondo has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a dozen. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Gasol. And that one out of bounds off a buck. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. That's a... Bledsoe with it up top. 14-point deficit. Middleton to Bledsoe. Has a chance. Bledsoe shot misses.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still keep hunting your shot.
Shot from the lane won't go. Bledsoe with the basketball. Trailing by 14.
Put me on the Lakers with this
To
dude.
Lopez.
I just made this dude.
And counted at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Davis. Bledsoe with it up top. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. It's good, and one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Bledsoe trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw good. A three-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. Lakers ball. They go down to Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play, the lead grows to 12. Bledsoe with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. That's usually one that he'll knock down. It's Cook with the basketball. Lead is 12. To Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Hill. He made his first effort, but not that time. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Matthews. Bledsoe. Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Anthony Davis. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
To Davis, down low. 3-second count. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George Hill. Fires the 3 and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. To Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Terrific vision. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that big is coming again later.
Davis to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Quinn Cook matched up with Pau Gasol. Goes to the right side. Kuzma, down low, Boogie. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Giannis in control.
And me on the bench.
The drive
in for the
right
whole
to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's the key.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Eric Bledsoe swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Won't go. Los Angeles, they have it. To Caldwell Pope. James, down for McGee. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
JaVale McGee at the line for a chance at a three-point play. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. James into the front court. The lead is 15. Add 2 points to the board.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Antetokounmpo. Kentavious Caldwell Pope able to recover with the block. Antetokounmpo. Unable to connect on the free throw. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
5-second violation.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Cashes in for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Can't connect from inside. Los Angeles has the basketball to James. Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. And he finishes at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Giannis with it up top. His guys down big. Bledsoe to Lopez. Brook Lopez. 2-4 now.
And I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Gasol. Cleans it up. Another chance. LeBron James with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Caldwell Pope. Five to shoot for Los Angeles.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
To Antetokounmpo. Got it. Count the bucket for 2.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
LBJ. To Caldwell Pope. JaVale McGee. 4-3. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Antetokounmpo. And he'll go to the foul line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. A couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. First one, counted.
Blast from the past. Or a blast to the future.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. To Antetokounmpo. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on a three-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. James. JaVale McGee. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Time expires to end the first half. So far, it's been all Lakers.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers will start the second half with a decent lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, back to Ed and...
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Danny Green. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bledsoe with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Middleton to Bledsoe. Lakers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Danny Green, great look and vision, and he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. It stays with Milwaukee. Lopez to Bledsoe. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. Antetokounmpo
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rondo with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One more time. No, it was hot today. Yeah. I had to put it on pause for a second. I had to take my blood pressure and write it down.
The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Middleton. Adetokunbo. It's no good. Great defense. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Short jumper won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Danny Green. Down low for Davis. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Adetokunbo. Middleton. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Davis. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Layup goes down. Well done.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go. Bledsoe.
Win at 73 to
Lakers
59.
at the controls right now. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic. Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. Anthony Davis. Tips it. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys down big. Eric Bledsoe, now 4 for 9.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Davis. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Adetokunbo scores from the post.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Count the basket inside.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Lets it fly from long range. And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at 3.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Whoops, that won't go.
Put me on the bench.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. That's out of bounds. To Middleton. Hill. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation. From the outside, no good. Hill across the timeline. His guys down by 9. Off the mark. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down 11. Goes to the left side. Matthews to Antetokounmpo. On the shot clock for Milwaukee. And he connects at the line. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation. James to Danny Green. To James. Goes to the right side. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. To convert on both free throws. Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Screen coming. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. 3 in the key. James. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To James. Danny Green to James. For three. And the rebound, corralled by Lopez. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. LeBron James with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hill buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To James. To Danny Green. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Middleton. Short jumper stays out. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Gets it in the right corner. To Danny Green. Fires the three. Ooh, he'll take that.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
George Hill has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys up by 15. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
JaVale McGee to James. Runner's good there.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers came away with the victory in this one, and some people may disagree. within striking distance toward the end.